Good morning, students. So let's read today about the large intestine. So the large intestine is about 1.5 meter long and it has three parts. They are cecum, colon and rectum. So cecum is what? It is a small blind pouch situated at the junction of the small and large intestine. From its blind end projects a narrow worm-shaped tube called vermiform appendix. This vermiform appendix is a functionless vestigial organ, and when it inflamed, it causes appendicitis. Colon, which is much broader than the ileum in small intestine and is little more than a meter long. It passes up the abdomen on the right, that is ascending colon, crosses to the left just below the stomach is transverse colon, and down on the left side is descending colon. At last comes rectum. So this is the last part, about 15 centimeter long, which opens at the anus. The anus has circular muscles, sphincters, to keep it closed except when passing bowels. Next is functions of large intestine. So large intestine secrete no enzyme. It absorbs much water but very little digested food from the content, which mainly consists of undigested material, because most of the nutrients from the food absorbed in small intestine. After much water is absorbed, the content becomes semi-solid feces, which pass into the rectum and are expelled at intervals. The expulsion of the undigested remains of the food from the alimentary canal is called defecation. The feces are normally composed of nearly 75% water, 25% solid matter, almost 30% dead bacteria, 10 to 20% fat, 2 to 3% proteins, and 30% roughage. And the bad odor of feces is due to bacterial action in it. Next is assimilation of food. So what is assimilation? Assimilation is the conversion of the absorbed digested food into body material. So the food digested and absorbed by the gut are transported in two ways. That is hepatic portal system, and the next one is lymphatic system. So simple sugar, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, etc. are carried to the liver by hepatic portal vein. Liver converts any excess glucose into insoluble glycogen, which can be temporarily stored. Needed, the liver reconverts the glycogen into glucose and put it back in blood circulation. The amino acids circulate in the body and they serve as building blocks of protein. The amino acids cannot be stored. Any excess amino acids are broken down in the liver by a process called deamination. And in deamination, the nitrogen containing amino group is removed, converted into urea for excretion, and the remaining part form glucose, which can be utilized. So there is a slight difference in the absorption of fatty acids and glycerol. The fatty acids and glycerol absorbed by the gut and are transported mainly through the intestinal villi and lymphatic system. After this, the thoracic duct of the lymphatic system empties into large vein, carrying blood to the heart. Some fats are used in the synthesis of certain compounds in the body cells. The excess quantity is deposited chiefly below the skin as subcutaneous fat or around certain visceral organs in small quantity.